guys participating in the academy and the incoming freshmen as well.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's great to be back. It's really cool that we have so many guys come back for this event, and it makes it a lot of fun. Just to catch up. I mean, I talked to a lot of the guys over the phone and text back and forth, but it's cool to be back together with all of them. A lot of the guys that I've played with, and then to meet some of the guys that are going to be on this year's team.
What was your first year in the NBA like? Was it all that you expected it to be? Growing pains? What you went through with that process?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got thrown into, or I got thrown right into the getting used to travel right away. We had a pretty rough schedule from the start as far as travel and road games go. I think we had a nine-day road trip to start off, and then another like 6 or 7 day one pretty soon after that. So the biggest adjustment for me was just the amount of travel without a break. In college you play a game, you get a few days to decompress and rest in between, but in the NBA it's just constantly going, and so for me, just getting used to that, getting used to you play a game, you get ready for the next one. There's this constant grind and constant moving around that you kind of have to be able to find your peace and quiet in the different places.
Did you feel like you got better over the year? Kind of grew as a player?
I definitely think I got better. That was really my only goal. I tried not to put any pressure expectations as far as playing time, stats, whatever that meant. But for me, I'm proud of my first year because I can look at some of the games I played at the beginning of the year and then look at the last game of the year or last couple games of the year and see improvement everywhere on the court, offensively, defensively.
Grayson, you talk about playing a lot of games, but you also were on the NBA, the G League. That
right.
you were on that train. You talk a little bit about that. And there was a stretch in the G League playoffs when you were 30, 35 points every night. Man, how do you carry that over next year?
Well, first of all, playing in the G League was a lot of fun and a great opportunity for me, just because I got to go out and implement a lot of the things I've been working on, and then it gives me film, something to look at where I can, see things I've been working on in practice, working the game, and then also seeing some of the stuff I need to work on, and so that was good. And there were stretches towards the end of the year where I think I was like 4 or 5 cities in 4 days and 4 different games because I was just bouncing back G League and NBA games. So that made it a little bit of a grind, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the opportunity to play, and I think it was just good for me, and to be able to see it gave me another point where I can look at kind of midway through the year and see, okay, I'm getting into a little bit of a rhythm here offensively, and then I can also feel myself getting better on both sides of the ball.
Do you see Utah keeping you as a shooting guard, or do you see some point guard in your future?
I think both, especially with the way we run our offense. They want us to push the ball off the court and just to flow right into something instead of getting into a certain set play. But we move the ball so well, and Coach Snyder just has such an amazing basketball mind. We have so many different actions that we can go through that. I think it just helps to have a lot of guys out there on the court that can be playmakers, and that's more of what I want to be, is not tied to one position or another, but just to be a playmaker out there.
You miss your every move being scrutinized.
What'd you say?
You miss your every move being scrutinized.
Oh, not at all. Not
What was it to get out to Utah and kind of?
The weirdest thing for me was, I think it actually caught me off guard a little bit, was shooting free throws on the road and being quiet.
Not him.
Yeah, that was. The first time it happened, I was just kind of like, wow, this is kind of different. It's almost like you miss it. And then there were certain places I'd go. I think we were in Indiana, so I'm guessing a lot of Hoosier fans there too. So I got booed pretty good there. So there were different NBA arenas that I got booed, but it's fun. It's fun to move on to.